I figured I'd talk about Vampire Academy. Saw this movie and I don't know, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. It was actually really good. It was really fun. But as I was watching it, I was like, what is this? Because they started explaining something and then they never finished explaining it, and then everything was super fast in the beginning, and by the end of it I understood the royal family and the families and clans and all that. By the end I got it, but you know, as I was watching I kept thinking, why are these characters so, you know, different from 5 minutes ago, and they were doing things out of character all the time. And then I figured, this is a book. This is totally a book, and I was right. It's actually a series of 6 books that I've never heard of, and you know, it's a shame because they could have made such an awesome movie if they had in mind that, you know, people that haven't read the books will watch the movie. And it seems like they didn't have that in mind at all. And you know, I would have enjoyed it so much more if they had explained things a bit more. But they just didn't. They didn't at all. And I liked it. It was really fun. The music was fun. Iggy Azalea had a song in it, Bounce. And so that was nice. And I can totally see a sequel, by the way. I mean, it's pretty clear that they're gonna have a sequel. I mean, it's 6 books, so you can expect at least like 15 movies. But the way they ended, it just, yeah, there's a sequel coming, and I'm gonna watch it, and I hope it's as good as this one was, because it really was. I enjoyed it a lot. I just wish it was explained a bit more. The characters were fun. The whole romance thing sort of came out of nowhere, but I can totally see that in the book. And I can totally see like the little side characters being developed a lot more in the book. So that was a shame that you couldn't see that in the movie. And the mean girl was very strange. I mean, I've seen her in that movie with Adrian Brody. I can't remember the name, about the teacher. Um, and she was just very strange. That character was weird. Her motivations, her thing, I don't know. I guess she's explained more in the books, so that makes sense. And then that's it, really. I mean, the cinematography was okay. The fight scenes were really cool. The vampires were cool, and it wasn't, you know, it wasn't like the typical crap. It was a bit better, but I've read all like these series that are coming out, The Hunger Games, Twilight. I read all that, you know, Maze Runner. I just read Divergent recently. I don't want to read another series. I don't know. Maybe if the sequel's good, I will, but for now, I'm staying away from the books. And I just hope that they do a good job in the next movie of explaining things a bit more, because it was so fast-paced. It was so fast-paced, and you can see that this is like a book where there's exposition, and you get to see what the characters are thinking, and you get to see things a bit more clearly. And the movie was just really fast, and I imagine fans were just losing their minds, which is always nice. And I guess that this was meant for them, and I get that, I respect that, but they should have kept in mind that other people will see this movie as well, people that haven't heard of the books ever in their lives. So yeah, you know, I hope that they don't make it too complicated in the sequel. I hope that they don't throw just things in there. I hope they explain things a bit more, but I can see the sequel having more problems in that respect. So yeah, and then the acting was alright. I like the 2 main girls. Rose was her name, the main girl. She was a bit annoying sometimes. But she wasn't like the typical quiet girl. Oh, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for everybody. No, she was gonna sacrifice herself for the person that she needs to sacrifice herself for. That's her job. And the other girl, the blonde girl from the royal family, she was really good. I really liked her. And that was it. I don't know. I enjoyed this movie a lot, actually, and I was having a really good time with it. And but it was very strange. I mean, as I was watching, I kept thinking, what is this? Because all these minor characters, like her friend that's in love with her, I can totally see this being a bigger thing in the books. And I can see a lot more subplots that weren't really resolved here. Um, and the bad guys, I see them in the books a lot more. So yeah, if you really really care about the story, I think you should read the books. Yeah, if you really really want to know every detail, I think you should read the books, because the movie's not gonna do it for you. Just the movie is not gonna be enough. It wasn't enough for me at all. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I did. It was fun. I know I keep saying bad things about it, but it was actually really fun. I just wish I had known more about it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll read the books. Maybe. I don't know. So, yeah, that's it for now. I recommend Vampire Academy. It was actually really, really fun. So, yeah, bye.